Hi guys, I wanted to record a video here showing you how the online portion of our course is going to work here. So we're going to continue to use the Hawk system. You guys are going to work through the Learn, Practice, and Certify modules as we have before. But I've added some things in Brightspace that I hope will help you. If you go to Brightspace and you click on our course, each certify section will have a checklist associated with it. So there's a couple ways you can get to the checklist. One, I think down here in the calendar, it tells you what's coming up, and section 2.4 checklist shows up there. So I could click here and it says work through this checklist. So I click on this. So this are all the things that are going to help you get through the certify for section 2.4. Okay, the only thing that is required is that you certify. These other items here are to help you. So the first way that we could get to this checklist under upcoming events in your calendar, that it's listed there. Okay, the next way you might get to these, if you go to your content tab under unit 3, there is our checklist. Okay, and then the other way you might get there under assignments, you can also get there. Okay, so multiple ways to get there, but what's important is that you do the certify. Okay, so since we're not going to have traditional lecture, what I've done is I've linked some videos here. So I think it would benefit you the most to work through these items in order. So if I click on this, this is the first video that I want you guys to watch. That first video reviews section 1.8. Then here's an introductory video from Hawks on marginal revenue. You would watch that. And as I work through these items, you can check them off here and it'll show your progress above. Now, whether you check these off, this is just to help you guys. This is not for me. Then maybe download the PowerPoints. I have them linked here both as a PowerPoint file or as we did in class where I put 4 slides to a page. Those are on there. In class, we completed the slides together. I have given you guys all the completed slides. So in class, for example, we would work this out together, but obviously since we're not going to have class, I have given you the completed slides. So you might download those, print them if it helps you, and then read through the Learn section. So I've linked, again, this is just a link that takes you to the single sign-on for Hawks. So I might read through the Learn using those. Now, these are videos that I created to help you with the tricky homework problems. So there were some that I thought were a little tougher. So I created videos. So these are videos that I created. So you might watch those videos. As you watch them, check those off as you watch those. Then so those videos are in lieu of lecture. This is another example video of marginal, I think this is marginal profit here. Then there's the practice section, which again, practice isn't required, but it's going to help you because if over in the practice section here, we have this tutor button, right? So if I get stuck, the tutor button will walk me through this step by step. Okay. So it is, okay, and display answer. Oops, I got this wrong. That's the total cost. Okay. And it would walk me through it step by step, show me what to do. Okay, now I need to take the cost and divide that by X, Or you can go over here to the right-hand tab and the entire solution is worked out for you. So I think the practice is going to be more valuable now that we're working all online. But again, that's not required. What is required is that you complete the certify, and this week your certify is due by 11:59 on Thursday. Okay, so before, I think the certify was due before class. Since we're not meeting, we're going to do this. They call it asynchronous. You can do this at your pace, but you need to complete the certify this week by 11:59 on Thursday. Okay. The other thing I want to show you guys, if you go to the content tab, I have updated the syllabus. So where is your syllabus? If I go to overview, I have updated the syllabus here. Let's see if we can make this maybe download, make it a little larger here. Okay, so here are a couple things that are different. Before we had 4 unit exams. I've thrown out unit 4. We're not going to have time. So instead of having 4 exams at 16%, now we're going to each for a total of 64. Now we're going to have 3 unit exams at 20% each. So we'll have 1 more unit test. Okay. Now this is important. While most of the stuff we're going to do from here on out, you can do at your own pace. For the web tests, for test 3 and the final, you need to make arrangements to be in front of your computer at the scheduled time. Okay, so we'll have 1 more test and we will have the final. You need to be in front of your computer during our scheduled time there. And that'll depend on whether you're in the Tuesday, Thursday section or the Monday, Wednesday, Friday section. And also the final is now worth 20%, where before it was worth 16. So I think this is my Tuesday, Thursday class, right? So you guys need to make sure to be in front of your computer for test 3 during the scheduled class time on April 28th. And then your final exam time, you need to make sure you're in front of your computer then. We're going to do those web tests. And then in red, this just shows you when the certifies are due. So we have a checklist this week due Thursday the 26th. Next week, which I haven't created these yet, I'm staying just slightly ahead of you guys, you're going to have 1 certify for part A of 3.4 due on Wednesday, and I'll have a checklist for that one, just like I showed you. And then the second part is going to be due on Friday. And again, I will create a checklist for each section. All right, so I hope that helps you guys navigate Brightspace. If you're new to Brightspace or haven't used it, again, what is most important is that you finish the certify. The checklist is just there to help you, and obviously those videos are going to help you since we don't have lecture now.